welcome back, friends, and welcome to the farm. I know I'm probably wearing the same thing from last week's video, and that's because I'm shooting these back to back because this one here is demanding that we shoot right now. So let's talk about the cat today. So this cat is a wild cat. She's kind of feral. We think she belongs to one of the neighbors, but she's an outdoor cat. She's a farm cat, she's a barn cat. Her job is to catch all the mice and the gophers, and her name is Maddox. Yeah, and she has basically adopted us. We've been here for several months now, and she never came around, kept her distance. Now granted, during that time, it was raining like the whole time, and so we weren't outside very much doing projects, but the 2nd in February that started getting nice and we were doing our solar project, which that video is linked up here, she decided to start coming around. And one funny thing is, I'm deathly allergic to cats, and they definitely know it, or at least she does, or she doesn't care. We don't feed her. I gave her like one little scrap of tuna like 2 times in the past month. Like, I don't feed her because she actually thinks we need to be fed. She brings us mouse guts. I see her, she goes and she catches the mouse, she eats it, she swallows the whole thing, comes to the front door of the trailer and regurgitates it and leaves it there for us. So that's nice. Yeah, we absolutely love your presence. No. She comes around in the morning, like early in the morning before we're even up, apparently, sits by one of the trees and waits for us to come out. And if we don't come out, like yesterday, it was raining all day, I was not going outside, she came up to the trailer, sat down in the rain and just waited for hours, just waited for us to come out. We're sitting inside and we hear meow, 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 meow. Someone's out here in the rain waiting for us, huh? These were perfectly clean and dry pants, but someone is not clean and dry.
Not wiping on me.
She goes, let me in. I know it's dry in there. Let me in. Finally, she got smart and went under the truck to go actually get out of the rain. But she at least comes around twice a day. Once in the morning, she'll sit outside with me while I'm having my cup of coffee. If it's nice, I'll sit outside with coffee. And then she'll come around in the evening before we do our lockup. Okay, kitty. Come on, kitty. There you go. Night-night, kitty. Uh-huh. Yep. Night-night. Boy, you're too much. You're too much. Now I'm gonna have to go wash my hand. Or if I'm doing projects. And this ramp is like her ramp. She loves this ramp. She sunbathes on it. She stays out of the sun on it because there's ways to stay out of the sun. And then she also uses that as a launch pad because we've got gophers like right over here by the well house. What are we gonna do with you, kitty? Huh? Yeah, so she adopted us, and like I said, I'm allergic to her, so obviously like we're not adopting her. And even if I wasn't allergic to her, like I don't think that, and she was completely wild and didn't belong to anyone, I don't think that that would be fair to her. Because this is like her domain. She has free reign of all of this farmland, and she knows how to stay away from the coyotes. I guess she's probably like 6 to 9 years old, somewhere within that range, and she survived the coyotes for 6 to 9 years. And they're quite rampant in this area. She pretty much feeds herself. I think one of the neighbors does put food out for her. So she can get food if she wants it, but honestly she doesn't need to. She catches like at least 2 mice a day. What'd you get? Huh? Meow? What'd you get? Did you get a mousey? Yeah. And she has no problem eating them either. So she doesn't need food. She's not like in bad physical shape. She had a big knot on her left side. Yeah, like right here. She had a big clump of hair, and she let me go and cut that off and cut it out, and she's missing a lot of hair there now, but it looked like it was bothering her. She was constantly like trying to pick it out, and she wasn't going to be able to do it, so I helped her out with that. And initially she didn't really care too much for me. She started demanding that LZ come out and see her. And now she's kind of had this reversal where, yeah, she still likes LZ, but she demands that I come out. If I don't come out, she demands that I come out. And it might be, hey, thank you. It might be because I know how to scratch the one part she wants scratched. I have no idea. I have never had a cat. I don't understand cats. All I know is don't make too sudden moves and watch where you put your hand, because they will flip on a dime and decide that your hand is now their play toy, which she did. She scratched me and bit me, and I had to put cortisol on it because it all swelled up because I'm allergic to them. So that was lovely. But it's going to be really sad leaving here, to be honest. God, freaking cat animals, they do this to you, right? Make you tear up. We've gotten used to like looking out in the morning to seeing her waiting for us there, going out and greeting her, her greeting us, you know, kind of saying goodnight before bed. And she tries every night to get into the trailer. Like, she is either just so curious about what's in there, or she really wants to come home with us. Kitty, no. No. No, not your trailer. Apparently she's not like this at all with anyone else. Our friend here, Corell, was saying she's pretty much never come up to her in all the years that she's had this farm and lived here. And pretty much everyone's like that. And she thinks, well, you know, for the most part, no one gives her attention because everyone's busy, everyone's working the farm and dealing with their animals that they have. Yeah, we were really surprised when we heard that she doesn't show affection to anyone else. And I think it's just that she didn't have the opportunity to. I don't necessarily think it's anything special about us, besides the fact that, you know, we're out here very connected to her natural environment, and maybe that's part of the reason she shows so much affection. She's adopted us, we're not adopting her. And no, she's not coming with us. Some nights I come out at like 9 at night to put something in the truck, and there she is. She's sitting there waiting for me, and it's just, you know, that's going to be a little sad moving on and not having that. There's going to be an absence. Her absence will definitely be felt. You see a little pom-pom. You see a little pom-pom? Little pom-pom? What do you think, Maddox? Should we say goodbye to everybody, huh? Should we say goodbye? So I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. When I get back, I've got some projects to do here. We're planning on leaving California in about a week and a half, 2.5 weeks, somewhere around there. This is the thing with this type of lifestyle. Plans change all the time. We can be adaptable. After being stationary for a few months, there's a long laundry list of things we need to do to get ready to leave. So I gotta start getting down to work and put the camera down and just crack some stuff out to get the trailer all set up. But we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers. What do you think, kitty? What do you think, kitty? What do you think? Oh, that's your good kitty. That's your good kitty. Yeah. Now I need to go wash my hands. I do. I need to brush myself off and wash my hands. Oh, thank you.